Hello everybody and welcome to the Friday Night Dim Day podcast. My name's Hoy Lincoln. It is currently 11:42 on the 21st of December 2018. I'm sitting in Georgie's car in my driveway once again. The shed's now off bounds, can't go back to the shed due to some technical issues. So seems like this is the spot right now. How's everyone's week been? Good? That's pretty good. Almost Christmas time, so everybody listening is broke as fuck right now. I know I am. I did bring a drink this week. I have H2O. I forgot the lime milk again. I'll remember it at some point. I'm going to have lime milk on this podcast, 100%. Have a sip. Very good. Alright, so I've got a couple stuff written down this week. I actually can't remember any of it. Let's turn this light on. Yeah, I've got a few stuff to talk about. I had landscaping this week on the Monday. Landscaping was actually really chilled out this week. It was the most relaxed week that I've had ever. We're working in fielding on the, it's like the place where they have the Friday market. Had to rip up all these bricks and stuff like that. I don't know, it was real chilled out. I pretty much just stood around with a shovel and did fuck all day. But yeah, it was pretty good. Something weird happened though, something weird did happen. It was kind of a little bit later in the day, maybe like 3 o'clock, 2 o'clock. And I turned around, because we had like barriers and stuff set up, there were cones like, don't come in here. I turned around and this lady, like a kind of elderly lady, maybe like late 50s, early 60s. She just like ducked behind our like pickup truck with a little boy. He was like 3 maybe. And she was just like squatting behind it. And I looked at her, I was like, what the fuck? And she was just... Kalani just commented on my video today and he commented Picasso. Thank you, Kalani. I appreciate it. What am I talking about? Yeah, this fucking lady ducked behind the truck. And I looked at her, I was like, what? And she looked at me and she said, we're just looking for some shade. And I was like, well, there's like a tree over there, there's like overhanging buildings, like you could go somewhere else. And I kind of just like avoided her, I just like kind of looked away, I was like, that's a weird lady. And everyone was kind of acting like that, and then big man Jesse, he decided to man up and he walked over and started talking to her. And I heard them talking, I heard a few things they were saying. And it started getting really weird. She was like, oh yeah, you guys you got the digger? And Jesse's like, yeah. And she was like, I heard her start talking, she was talking about burying the child that she was with. I was like, is she related to this child? I heard her, she was like, yeah, can you guys bury this child? I think we should bury him. And I saw Jesse was getting kind of freaked out. And I was like, okay, this is weird. I started having a little ear in. I don't know, she was just talking about burying him. She was like, if I wanted to bury the kid, this would be the place to do it, right? And I was like, okay, you're freaky. And yeah, and then she was just like, yeah, we were just looking for a place to get some shade. And Jesse was like, well, you probably can't be here much longer. It's blocked off. You're not actually supposed to be in here. It's a construction site. And she was like, oh, that's fine. We'll go back to the car then. And she was like, let's go back to the car. And I was like, well, why? If you got a car, why do you need to duck behind our truck for shade? Just crack your windows or something. Good lord. But that's pretty much all I have to talk about that. That was landscaping, I guess. What else? I have to extend an apology to Cullen McKeeman. Last week I named off the people that would definitely be listening, and I forgot to mention the fine Cullen McKeeman himself. I'm sorry for that one, because he listens, he's the man. He's got it fucking on lock. What else do I have? I got stung by a bee. I was doing gardening on like Tuesday, I think it was Tuesday, and I was walking, I was having a good time, and it was like, I'd been there for like a good like hour and a half maybe, and I was like, oh, I haven't checked to see if I've got any money, because I get left money somewhere, and I was like, I haven't checked to see if there's any money in my leaving spot, and I was like, no, I'll hold it off a little bit, and I held it off for a little bit, and then I was like, okay, yeah, I might as well check now, and I was all happy. I was like, yeah, I've held off checking that I have money, how respectable. And I was walking over, and this day I forgot to bring my boots to work for whatever reason, so I was walking around in socks, because I didn't want to get my shoes dirty or anything, so I was walking around in socks. I was walking over to get my pay, and I was walking on the grass, and I just felt a really sharp, like, fucking stab in my foot. And I was like, I started hopping around. I like tilted my foot up, and a bee was flying away from my foot. And I was like, you fuck. I've only been stung by a bee once, so that was the second time that I've been stung by a bee. I seem to remember that the first time I got stung by a bee, I over-dramatized it. This time it was really, really dumb, I went and sat down. I couldn't find the stinger, because he stung me through the sock. I feel like it might have got stuck in the sock or something. But yeah, I was sitting there like, you little fucker. Pretty sure I recorded it in one of my videos, can't remember which one. But yeah, that was kind of dumb. And the pain didn't actually last that long. It was like maybe 4 minutes, and I was like good to get back to work and stuff like that. But look, can you hear me itching? I've been itching for a little bit. That bee sting is itchy as, and I don't like it. It like got all red and inflamed. It's been itchy. It's like been 4 days now. It's like, just leave me alone. I didn't mean to stand on you, buddy. Come on. And the worst part is that after all this, I went to go check my money, and there was no money in there. And I was like, man, that's what I get for being greedy and checking that I got paid for work that I've done. So yeah, sorry if you guys can hear the itching throughout this podcast. It's really not good. But yeah, that was that. What's next? Oh, in the Making My Bike Festive video, I enjoyed that video. Make sure you check it out. That might have actually been the bee sting video, I can't remember. Make sure you check that video out, it's pretty good. At the start, I had a skit where I was like, got out of bed and checked under the Christmas tree and unwrapped my present. I actually intended on using real milk in that skit. If you haven't seen it, you could go check it out, come on. I was going to use real milk, but the real milk, like the expiration date was like 3 days out, and I was like, I'm not risking it, so I had to use the almond milk, which was pretty funny, I guess. I took a little sip of it, in an underappreciated part of the skit. I took a sip of the milk, it was pretty gross. I don't like almond milk. The skit, why am I talking about the skit again? Oh yeah, in the skit, for Christmas, I got a can of Coke. What I did was I shotgunned the can of Coke, so I stabbed it with a screwdriver and tried to drink what was spraying out. And the reason I didn't record that in my room was because I was like, oh, it's going to get all over the carpet. I can't have that. Let's go somewhere where there's concrete. I have concrete floors in my lounge. I was like, yeah, let's do it in the lounge. And so I shotgunned this can, stabbed it, and it sprayed everywhere. And you can see in the video, I got up, I was like, oh, it's all over the mirror, trying to make it out like it was worse than it was, because it seemed like it hadn't gone anywhere. I was like, damn, I would have expected it to go all over the couch. I saw it on the mirror. I was like, oh, it's all over the mirror. And then I looked at the roof, and I was like, oh, this is actually a problem now. It was all over the roof. It was dripping from the ceiling, dripping from the walls. It was worth it. It was worth it, though. And both my parents got home, and neither of them realised, and I was like, oh, too good. Really good times. And then the day after, my mum went, oh yeah. And I was like, yeah? She was like, what's this all over the mirror? And I was like, oh, fuck. She's caught me. And I got up to go talk to her. And as I was walking into the room to talk to her, she went, oh, nah, maybe it was the fly spray. And I was like, oh, hell yeah. So I got off that one just by a hair of my chinny chin chin. I need to shave now that I mention it. But yes, I almost got snapped on that one. But not today. Maybe one day they're going to find out. But not this week. In some bad news, if you guys have listened to previous podcasts, there was one where I talked about losing my ring. I've lost my ring again. So if I die in a car accident at any point close in the future, that's why. It's because I lost my ring. And another bad thing happened today. So I don't know how popular this superstition is, but my mum raised me with it. I think it's kind of popular. I think people know about it. It's when you drop salt, that's bad luck, and you have to like throw the salt over your opposite shoulder. But I can't remember which hand. I can't remember if you hold it in your left hand, throw it over your right shoulder, or hold it in right hand, throw left shoulder. So yeah, I was making some toasted sandwiches, picked up the salt, and I dropped the entire salt shaker, smashed it all over the ground. Yep. So I picked some up on my right hand, threw it over my left shoulder, just in case, because I don't have my ring. And I don't know if it was the right shoulder, or if there even is a right shoulder. But I decided I'd only throw it over one shoulder, because it'd be kind of disrespectful if I'd thrown it over both shoulders, like, just to be safe, you know? No, whatever. So whatever happens to me, you guys will know. That's what it was. Yeah, that was pretty much it. I was talking about my man crush last week. There's one that I forgot, and I remembered it. My memory was refreshed. It was George Ezra, for obvious reasons. That's pretty much it that I have written down. I do have a dream, but I haven't written in the book. It's pretty short, though. I didn't have too many dreams this week. I'm not going to say them. Fuck it. I might as well say it now. The dream was pretty much, I was lying down on my bed. In my dream, I was dreaming that I was in my bed, and I just sat up, and I looked to the right of me, and my room was, like, bigger than it is, and it was filled with pillars, and there was just a really giant stingray just floating around my room, as if it was in the ocean, but it wasn't. And that was it. That was my whole dream. I did do a dream analysis. I haven't got it written down, but it was just saying something about I feel free. There's like some freedom of expression or something like that. I don't know. It wasn't too interesting. The dream was short, so the analysis is short. That was a good one. Good deeds. I had a couple of good deeds. I've been walking home every day from work, and that's how I lost my ring, by the way. I'll just cut it off so I can talk about my ring. I didn't even mention it. Georgie dropped me off at work the other day, and I didn't bring any of my work gear. I have been a little bit unprepared this week, and I was wearing my ring, and I was about to go put some gloves on so that I could do some gardening. And I was like, okay, my hand's not going to fit in the glove if I have the ring on, so I'm going to take the ring off, and I'm going to put it in my pocket. I was like, I'm not going to lose it. I know it's in my pocket. Every time I take my ring off since I lost it the last time, I've been taking notice of where I put it. So I put it in my pocket. I zipped my pocket up. I was like, okay, it's good, it's secure. At some point in the day, I'd unzipped both my pockets, because I know for a fact I put my wallet and keys in a separate pocket to my phone. I definitely had my phone out at one point, and I went to the dairy. I was on the way home. And so that means I had unzipped my wallet pocket, so my ring fell out of the pocket at some point in the day. I went back to the dairy the next day. I went to the guy, I was like, hey, I came in yesterday. I was just wondering if I dropped my ring, if you'd seen it. And he just stared at me for a couple of seconds and shook his head, didn't even say anything. I was like, that's kind of suspicious, maybe he has it. So I don't know about that one. But I really hope I find it, because if I don't, I'm going to die. So, Cursed to Die Part 2. That's what the other podcast was called, where I lost a ring, I'm pretty sure. It was Cursed to Die. Anyway, what was I talking about? My good deeds. Yeah, I was walking home, and there was just a pot. I can't remember if it was plastic or ceramic, but it was in the middle of the road, and I was like, yeah, I'll go into the middle of the road, pick it up, put it on the sidewalk, and yep, I did that, and it's still there. 2 days later, it's still there, which is cool. And also, I was in Kmart today, and someone had just thrown the teddies on the fucking ground, so I picked the teddies up and put them back in where they belong. So that's me, good person. Do I have any bad deeds? Probably. I'd say I probably have bad deeds. Everyone has bad deeds, but I can't remember any. None that I've taken notice of. Is that everything that I've written down? Good deed, BSBS, beasting, crazy, bury this boy lady. Yep, that's pretty much it. I've done my dream. Oh, so that actually is everything. How long's this been going for? 16 minutes. Oh, God. Plenty to talk about. Like an hour ago, I tried to... My PS3's kinda not that good. It's like a super slim, so it doesn't run too many good games. And when I bought it from Vishal King V, I got a package deal where I got to pick 2 games, and 3 games, and pick up the PlayStation. So I got Red Dead Redemption with that, and I've been trying to play Red Dead Redemption today, but it's just, my PlayStation's just too trash. I know no one actually cares about what I'm talking about, so I'm going to move on from that one. I haven't released a BMX vlog in a couple days, because I don't really have much to make videos on. I could just do BMX stuff. But now that I made my BMX festive, I don't want to drive around in public, because that's fucking embarrassing. Everyone's going to be staring at me. But I guess I should just own it. I need to go on at least one ride. The lights look cool on it. I want to go for a night ride, like a full good one. So yeah, I made a food challenge video and a gaming video. Food challenge video, I don't know, I feel like I didn't put too much heart and soul into that video, so I don't know if it's good or not. But yeah, it was a very basic video, just something to throw out. And the other one was a Passport 2, the Starving Artist gaming video. I like that video, and I enjoy the game as well. If you haven't seen those, check them out. The gaming video is kind of dumb, but I don't know, I still enjoy it, it's a good time. What wonders do we have in Georgie's car here? This is a leftover frozen Coke that's all melted down to the knots, because that's what there usually is in here. Let's take a sip of that one. Very good. I know that one's been left in here since this morning, so it's not that old. I actually created a drink concoction this morning as well, from leftover drinks in Georgie's car pretty much. She was trying to chuck some rubbish in a bag. She put pretty much a full E2 bottle, the bottle was maybe 3/4 full. She tried to put that in the bin, and a 1/4 full V bottle in the rubbish bag. I was like, no. I grabbed them back out, I poured the V into the E2, it was an orange E2, and I had a sip. I was like, yeah, that's not bad, that's pretty good. And then we went to McDonald's in the morning. Oh fuck, I need to talk about that too. I got a frozen raspberry Fanta. It was pretty good. I think it was the first time I've tried one of those. It was alright. But I waited till that melted, and then I poured it into the E2 and V, and it was very nice. I was sitting at work, I was pouring it in, and I was like, I need to come up with a name for this one. I didn't think too hard and long about the name. The first thing that popped in my head was the Contender. So a mixture of orange E2, blue V, and raspberry Fanta is called the Contender. There you go. Have fun with that. Was I talking about McDonald's? Have you guys had the Hot Pockets from McDonald's, the Toasty Pocket things? It's ham and cheese pocket. They're so good. They're not worth $2.50 though. They're not worth $2.50. But I would totally, if they were $2, I would buy 5. They are very good. but just too small. There's not enough. Maybe if they were fatter, then they'd be worth the $2.50. But they're good. Recommend. What's time? 20 minutes. Harry hadn't uploaded a vlog for like 4 days or something like that. It was pretty crazy. But he uploaded one today, so that's okay. He's back on track, hopefully. He said he'll have one out tomorrow, so yeah. Get in there, buddy. I just don't know what to make videos on, eh? I'm not secured into this Vlogcember thing because I never said that I was, and I didn't start on the first day. I talked about this last podcast, didn't I? So I can duck out of these daily uploads whenever I want. That time may be coming soon because I don't have any content in mind. Well, I do have content in mind. I just have to wait or just get onto it quick, I guess. There's a very special video that I have in my mind, but I don't know if I'll be able to get it done. If I try my hardest, I will be able to, but I don't know. I don't know how it's going to work out, really. Actually, I don't think I'll be able to get it done. It's a Christmas special video. I don't think I'm going to be able to get it done, actually. Because I was supposed to be doing it with Harry, but something's telling me that that's not going to happen, so if I do it by myself, I don't think I'll be able to do it in time, because Georgie has work all up until Christmas, so there won't be enough time. I mean, there won't be a cameraman to do it, so fuck. Well, unlucky. That was really dumb, I'm sorry for saying that. All you people from Boys High, there was something that refreshed my mind the other day. I think I watched an old Spearstick video, and I said Very Dam. You guys remember that? I don't know if that reached outside of Boys High, but that was a big throwback to like year 11 for me. Year 10 maybe even. Not so hip or shit, why are you so red? Because I had a sad dream last night. My eyes are red from the tears I shed, swollen as I cry. Was that beautiful? I should hope so. I fucking hope so. Remember when I was going to make music? It was pretty funny. I still could. I still got plenty of stuff to do, but I'm starting a full-time job soon, so I don't think I'll have time for anything. Just have money and no time to use it, so... Well, I got something to use it on, I tell you. Got one thing to use it on. Matt Peel got back from England. Good on him. No one cares, really. Oh shit, I just put the steering wheel on lock. Damn it. Oh, I feel bad now. No, I don't want any of that frozen Coke, actually. It's unhealthy. I need some water. I haven't been drinking enough water. My skin's starting to get bad. I got sunburn all over my face from forgetting to wear sunscreen. And my nose was real flaky yesterday, and I was like, oh, what's all this flaky stuff in my nose? But only this morning I figured out it was sunscreen. What's it called? Sunburn. Hydration levels have increased by 2%. When Georgie got her car, we bought this, well, she bought this lavender lizard air freshener that you stick on the inside of your car. She recently moved that on the outside of her car, because it's funny, but I've been saying for like 2 weeks, I'm like, that thing's going to get stolen. It's 2 weeks later, it has not been stolen yet. It hasn't fallen off, it hasn't been stolen, it looks really fresh out there, but I'm just solidifying this in space right now, in this podcast. That lizard is going to get stolen, it has to. If it doesn't, I'm going to be very surprised, because it's very stealable. I told her that the caps on her wheels were going to get stolen as well. She has like these like metallic purple caps. I said when she first got the car, I was like, those are going to get stolen. It's been a couple months at least. Maybe 3 months since she's had this car, and still no caps have been stolen. It's pretty good. Maybe the world's just a better place than it was in 2005. I remember that in primary school, cap mania, dude. Everyone was getting caps on their bikes, and everyone was stealing everybody's caps. That was the high life. I loved that time when me and my mate Ethan, I'd wait outside the bike shedder's watch and he'd sneak in and steal people's caps. I never stole anyone's caps, I was a good boy. But I was always in there for the thrill, you know. Good times. How long's this been going for? 25 minutes, that's pretty good. I had another dream. I didn't do an analysis, but I can't even remember what happened in it. Pretty sure it was something like I painted a black target on a wall. I don't know. That one sounds like it would probably have a bad analysis, so I didn't look into it. What else have I done this week? Not much, hey? Christmas shopping? I've got everyone's Christmas shopping sorted, unless I think of more people to buy for. I still need to buy for one of my sisters. Actually, kind of all my sisters. I got one of my sisters a poster, which is kind of a dumb present, so I kind of feel like I have to get her something else, but I don't know what. Another one of my sisters, me and one of my other sisters, sorry this gets confusing, buy her this sparkly moisturiser every year, but I couldn't find it this year, so I'm going to see if my other sister can find it. And then I'm just going to buy my other sister a bottle of rosé. So, sounds pretty cool, huh? Yeah, it does. Got my dad some sick presents. He never gets sick presents, which is pretty sad, because he deserves them, but it's hard to buy for him. But ever since Georgie bought the vape, he's been on it like Sonic, mate. Yesterday he asked me to borrow it twice, and he gave it back to me. And then when I got home today, he was like, oh, I better give you that vape back. So he went into my room and grabbed it again, and he gave it back to me. There was no fluid left, and the battery was dead. I was like, this man puffs hard. So me and Georgie did get my dad a vape for Christmas. Hilarious. It's better than our one. It's just cool. We got him a dumb flavour though. I got him some sort of spearmint or something like that. It seemed like a good idea at first. Like this, it smelled nice, but I didn't want to put my mouth on the tester thing at the vape shop, so I just got it. And then when we actually puff it, oh, it stings the back of your throat, man. There's no nicotine or anything. It's just the mint itself is too fresh for the nifs. I don't know. So yeah, got my dad a vape, and I bought him a t-shirt with one of my artworks on it. He asked for it though. Don't think I'm being a cocky. He asked for a t-shirt with that artwork on it. So got me and Georgie half a hamper for my mum from Trade Aid. We've been splurging money this Christmas. This is the most expensive Christmas I've ever had, probably. There's a present in here. It's so good. We bought Georgie's dad a bong. Yeah, we bought him a bong out of a Steinlager bottle. It was pretty cheap. It was only $20. It's a joke present. It's a joke present, Kay, I swear. It was $20 from Lots of Pots. That's pretty good. Come on, that's pretty good. $20 for a bottle bong. Sorry, a tobacco pipe. I'm sorry. Good days. Good days. I'm in a bit of a situation with work though, because I told my boss at Landscaping that my printery job wasn't starting till February, because I got told that it was starting in February. And so I was like, oh yeah, sweet as, I can come in when you guys first start up. And he was like, alright, solidify January 14th for me. I was like, yep, done. Solidified. And then I actually went to go get my contracts from my new job at a printery. He said, oh yeah, so you can start up on the 7th. I was like, oh shit, my other boss wants me in. He said, so you're free on the 7th? I was like, oh, I don't know. He's like, it's fine if you're not. You can start on the 7th, the 14th, or the 20th. And I was like, that's very generous of you, sir. I didn't say that. I was just like, oh, that's pretty cool. Yeah. But I think I probably will start on the 7th. It seems right, and it'll show that I'm onto it. He said that if I am a good worker for the first 3 months, they'll probably put my pay up $1, which is quite the rise for me, in my opinion. And he said that if I work hard enough, they may give me an apprenticeship, which is cool. I'm just trying to get some money. I'd love to just have like a money grab for like a year or two, and then just travel. Not like a worldwide travel. I want to go to America. I want to go slap Dan Brown on the back of those cheeks, and then just come straight back to New Zealand. Just a return flight where I just get to Kelly, give him a tap, and then just come back. That's just what I want to do. Just be like, thanks for being a fan, and then come back. That's my plan. I don't know, does everyone know this? I've never left New Zealand. I've never even left the North Island. A lot of people listening know that. But anyone who doesn't, there you go. There's something you know now. I've never been out of the North Island. I've never been to Auckland. I've travelled somewhere further than Auckland. I can't remember what it's called, but yeah, I've never been there. I live a small life. A very small life in a very small world. I do indeed. How long has this been going for? Is it time to go to the back of the book? Not quite. Let's wait a little bit. There's probably other stuff to talk about. For Christmas, Georgie bought herself a Nintendo 3DS, which was pretty cool. I'm proud of her for buying herself a Christmas present. Self-love. Self-care. Hell yeah. Subscribe to the channel with the sticks that are spare. Podcast has been definitely getting shorter because I'm learning to speak more fluently by myself, sitting. I remember they started off, the first one was like 37 minutes or something. Now they're like 28 minutes. That's quite a cut down from, I think the first time I recorded 50 minutes though, but I've been recording like 45 minutes. I don't know, I guess I'm just spouting a little bit more shit than I used to. Interesting. It's different doing the podcast not at the shed though, eh? I feel like it had a different vibe when it was in the shed. I don't know, it's different. I can't recapture it, can I? It's just something about the location. It's okay here. It's not too bad. It's not too flash. Not too flash? I don't know. It's alright. It's fine. Whatever. I don't care. I'd appreciate if people commented. This dude RNZG Pyrex comments on my videos. He'd been supporting Harry for a while. I shouted him out in a video. I don't know if he's going to listen to the podcast. Probably not. That's okay though. Yeah, I've been appreciating that guy. Thanks, man. And as you know, Kalani just commented on my video that I uploaded today. Thank you, Kalani. I appreciate that one a lot as well, especially from you. Cullen commented on some videos this week. Been a lot of comments. Harry comments sometimes. It's just been pretty nice. Pretty nice. Feels good. You can leave whatever you want. You can leave like, you're a fuckwit. You're a dick. Don't stop making content. You're garbage. Leave those. Leave anything you want. It just shows that I've caught your attention. So thank you. I don't know what I'm talking about. I'm drowsy as. I was lying in bed before, just sitting watching my glitchy Red Dead Redemption running itself into the ground. And I was just sitting in bed like, I really want to go to sleep. And then I was like, oh, I need to brush my teeth. I need a new toothbrush as well. We usually have a stock of spare toothbrushes in the house, but I couldn't find any today, so I'm using this fucking gross one. After that eating video the other day, I brushed my teeth with it, and now it just tastes like shit. Fuck you, you loser! But yeah, so I want a new toothbrush. And I was like, I need to brush my teeth. And I was like, oh, I've got to do a podcast day, it's Friday. I didn't even know it was Friday, I thought it was like Thursday or something. Weeks are going by very fast, very fast. My life was running very fast. So yeah, here I am doing the podcast. As soon as I get back in, I'm going to brush my teeth with my shit brush and then probably go to sleep. Georgie's inside at the moment. She's like trying to sort out a Christmas present thing for me. We were trying to do like a craft Christmas where we don't spend any money on each other. We just do crafts because it'll be beneficial for us. But we both ditched the idea. I've done a lot of crafts for her. I think this is, from what I know, this is the only craft thing that she's doing for me. I know what it is though, it's a book, and she's just writing stuff, and I'm guessing putting photos and stuff in. So that's what she's doing. I've done a few things for her, but I know she'll listen to this, so I can't say what they are. But I've also purchased things for her. Pretty cool. No, I'll still talk about this one. No, fuck it. No, let's go to the back of the book. I'm sorry, you're probably getting bored. Sorry about that. Where the fuck, what's going on here? What is that? Oh, this. Pardon me. Oh yeah, quick time to shout out Paige. Georgie told me that you wanted to be mentioned. Thank you for listening. I do appreciate it. You're the man. I'll try shout you out in a normal, regular upload as well, because I'm not sure if the podcast is okay enough, because this is kind of garbage, but that's fine. Alright, back of the book. Let's get to know Hoya. Oh, I didn't bring a pen. Come on. Let's get that bottle pipe out of the way. A lot of tissues in here. Oh, here's a pen. Alright. Now, let's just go down here. Favourite Harry Potter movie. This pen's not clicking. Oh, come on. Where's the quality, Georgie? You need a better pen in here. Tick off this Harry Potter movie. My favourite Harry Potter movie. I swear I've answered this one. Half-Blood Prince is pretty cool. It actually feels like a high school movie, you know. Chamber of Secrets is very good also. They all have their own perks and stuff like that. I think the worst ones are the last two, to be honest. And at some points I thought Order of the Phoenix was the worst, but you know, it's actually not that bad. It's just a little different. They're all different to each other, which is pretty cool. But if I had to say best ones, Half-Blood Prince and Chamber of Secrets. They're all good though. They're all good. What else have we got here? Oh, least favourite Harry Potter movie. Oh, I've already said that, last two. Create a themed hotel. So with this one, what I have to do is I have to create a hotel with a theme in my head. Got to give it a name and stuff like that. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to create a haunted hotel, but it's not really haunted. But it's not techie. Well, yeah, it's probably a little bit techie actually. It's actual legit, like, people try to scare you and stuff, like it's pretty violating. So in this hotel, when you're sleeping and stuff like that, maybe in some rooms the bed will shake. You know, you can purchase different levels of scariness. So in like the lower levels, you know, the bed will just like vibrate in the middle of the night. And in high levels, the bed will like fold itself up, like fold you in the middle and crush your arms and stuff like that. It's going to look pretty creepy. There's going to be black carpet everywhere with cream. No, that sounds dumb actually. Black carpet with black walls with red trim, or red walls with black trim, either one. Creepy staircases. It's not going to have like cobwebs and stuff though. It's going to be like a clean cut. Like, why is it so clean? There's no windows. No windows in the place. What else? Damn it, I've bad ideas. When you're having a shower, halfway through the shower the water turns red. It's like when you're in the bathroom, like a camera flash goes off. It doesn't actually take a photo, it just flashes like there's a camera or something like that. When you're eating breakfast, someone comes into the room and strangles you. Stuff like that. Yep. Receptionist is a very old woman. I don't know. This was a bad idea. I could come up with a better theme. Alright, we're gonna cut that idea off. How much time do I have left? Let's come up with a real quick, better idea. So this one is going to be I'm not good at this, am I? It's going to be a child's hotel, but for adults. So, you know, you get like really nice bouncy bed that you can bounce on. The floors are all soft, so that if you fall over, you can't hurt yourself. There are child's toys, but bigger versions. There's video games. There's like juice fountains. Get unhealthy food all the time. Stuff like that. I'm sure you get the idea. It'd be pretty cool. There you go. There's my hotel. Let's have a look again. What is this? I'm going to try to do a quick one so I can end this up. What trends did I follow as a kid? Tick this one off. What trends did I follow as a kid? There was these things. Actually, I was too poor for those. There's these things. They used to be little men, like kind of bionicle transformer little things, and they used to shoot marbles out of their stomachs. And if you hit another person's shield, it closes their stomach off and they can't shoot anymore. It was pretty cool. People used to get in giant circles and just shoot marbles at each other. And my parents wouldn't get me one, so what I did was I got my bionicles and I manufactured my own shooty thing that actually worked. Like, that was genius. I was such an engineer. It actually worked. But the only thing was that my marbles didn't shoot very hard. So, yeah, people wouldn't let me play, which was dumb. I got a Beyblade as well. I had a Beyblade. Tech Decks. Had Tech Decks. Beyblades got really dumb, though, actually. Everyone playing Beyblades was just a loser, man. I got a Beyblade. I played a couple tournaments. I was like, this is lame. I'm not doing this. What else? When Party Rock Anthem came out, I shuffled in the classroom with some friends. When Crumping came out in primary school, I would have been year 4. Yeah, it was a little bit of crumping went on. And jerking as well. Gangnam Style, of course, in 2012. That's about it. There's probably more. Can't think of any, though. Yeah, I'd say that's about it. And that's probably about it for the podcast also. I'd like to thank everyone for listening to this one. I hope it went down well. I can't even gauge if the podcasts are good anymore. I just talk and then render and chuck it on the internet. I hope you guys have been enjoying it. I hope you guys enjoy the uploads recently. I don't know if they're good either. I haven't been trying to gauge those ones. I just enjoy some of them. But I hope you enjoy them, and I hope you enjoy whatever I start releasing now. Even if I stop releasing stuff, then yeah, sorry about that. I hope you guys have had a good time listening to this, and I hope that you are influenced to listen to the next one. So just make sure you stay safe over Christmas. Watch those roads, it's getting slippery out here too. And yeah, have a good Christmas. Have a really good Christmas. Eat all the nummies you can. Drink a lot of beersies and go to sleep at the end of the night. Have a safe one. Thank you for listening, I appreciate it. Cheers. See ya.